I decided to see if I could use GPT-4 to help me test drive a component implementation in React using React testing library. And so in order to do that, I created a simple React app and I added a comment describing the features that I wanted in the implementation. And then I wrote a script to query OpenAI's API that says, given a React component described with the file, and then I pipe in the contents of the file, write a React testing library test to test drive the commented out feature descriptions. This is a pretty simple prompt, nothing fancy. If I go to my test file and I read the contents into the test file, and we should see a React testing library test that writes some expectations around a to-do list. So sure enough, we've got some contents. There's some steps, and then there's a JavaScript block. So I'm gonna delete these warnings. Okay, so now this is the actual implementation. I'm just gonna literally run this, but first, read the test descriptions, allow users to add items, allow users to mark tasks as complete. Great. That's what I asked for in my comments. So if I run yarn test, it should give me a useful error. Yep. So unable to find an element with the text go shopping. Interestingly, oh no. So unable to find element with placeholder text of add new task here. So there's a couple of things like horribly wrong with this expectation. Namely, from an accessibility standpoint, using a placeholder as a label is not super helpful. It'll actually work in some ways, but for our purposes, we will add the input with placeholder with that. And then we'll run the test again. And now the test failure is that there's no add button. So then we will add a new button. Add and test. We have add task. I gave the button the wrong label. And test. Take it a little further. Allows users to add items. So click the add button, and then get by text go shopping. So it looks like the couldn't find with text go shopping. So I think what this is saying is it didn't actually persist. Yeah, so when we added go shopping, we didn't actually persist the go shopping value. So I could continue implementing this, but the point being, GPT gave me a valid test to describe the behavior that I needed to implement a basic component, and did it pretty easily.